started doing comedy when I was about 40 years old, so almost 15 years ago. I thought about it when I was a kid. My brother and I would do routines. We would imitate Steve Martin and Dan Aykroyd doing that wild and crazy guy routine. When we were kids, we'd always think of things that were funny and say, oh, that's going in the act, that's going in the act. I had a little accident about a year ago. 2 weeks after last year's Humour Me, I got hit by a streetcar. People try and be polite when I tell them I was hit by a streetcar. They ask questions, they're really trying to be polite, but all their questions revolve around, how stupid do you have to be? And the answer is, it's the same degree of stupid that I was 3 years ago when I booked Bill Cosby for this event. I went to my friends who were working in business and had some degree of success, and we're all pretty funny, and I said, why don't we try a Dancing with the Stars meets Last Comic Standing, and we'll see how much money we can raise. Since 2011, we've raised pretty close to $13 million, so it's a nice way to pursue a passion that I love doing with people that I really love and care about, and do something good in a way that's bigger than I could ever do alone. There's only one thing left to do: humor me.
Tonight is a great night. We have a great show for you guys. I'm so excited. Well, stand-up is unique because it is just one human brain, one human face. One of the hardest things I've ever done. It still is one of the hardest things. So these guys who are doing this here tonight, who are, they've been in some high pressure, but this pressure is a totally different pressure.
The thing that's beautiful about this event is that these are people who are used to being kind of protected. They're powerful, right? They're not used to being out there and exposed. So when they come out and expose themselves metaphorically, it's kind of a beautiful thing. And those are the ones that have really stuck with me.
I want to see some originality. I want to see some character. People have always said that all comedy starts with character. Who is the person?
Do they command the stage? Do they come in and grab people's attention? And the second thing and it's a personal thing, but how honest are they? Because the best comedy obviously is true.
You got to remember that they have mentors that they're working with, or working their material, working with them, getting them used to the idea of what it is to face a crowd.
It starts with us just going back and forth with jokes and trying to fix jokes, and then to actually coaching them how to do stand-up and how to be comfortable and what kind of style they're going to do.
We went over a lot of ideas. We talked about a lot of different jokes, things we could talk about, different themes, and then we chiseled it all down. So it was fun to just listen to them and hear their stories and learn how they got so far up in the business community, and then to just sling jokes with them. It was a pleasure.
Usually, I'm working in Barrie or Orangeville, and here I am at the Elgin Theatre on that amazing stage at an amazing event.
It's a pleasure to be here, 85 years young, and the reason I've accepted to do this event was simple: senility. I'm only kidding. Well, there's nothing like making people happy, making them laugh. There's a great joy in that. It's a great exchange. It's almost like sharing a good meal with someone, except you're doing it with a lot more people. And I'm enjoying it, and so are they. And it's been great, just great.
When I worked with my coach, I tried to just give him a journal from the summer of just funny moments in my life, and then we worked on how you can turn that into actual jokes, and he put a little sprinkle on there, made them a little more spicy, and that was it. So I'm a single mom. I've got a 12 and 14-year-old at home who are both at that age that love to ask me those really, really tough questions. My son in particular: Mommy, do you and your boyfriend have sexy time? What? No, buddy, that's yucky. Oh yeah? Well then what were you guys doing in the pool last weekend? I was probably drunk, buddy. Sorry about that.
It's a lot of work. I have a great new respect for those who sit up in front of an audience and try to make them laugh. It's actually hard work.
Holy sh**. I mean, come on. Our healthcare system is so bad. We're now training doctors to become stand-up comedians to raise money for our hospitals.
I'm feeling good. It was a lot of fun to prepare for this. It was great to be out there to feel the energy of the theater, but I will tell you, it's good to be through it. I asked my married friends, so how do you like marriage? And they say, so far, so good. Okay. I ask somebody if they like Game of Thrones, and they say, "Oh my God!" On my books, you're all peaches. Thank you very much, everybody.
Tonight, we raised over $1.6 million for the Princess Margaret Cancer Foundation.
The money that's raised tonight is going to help more than 1,000 scientists and researchers at the Princess Margaret Cancer Center, which is recognized as one of the top 5 cancer research centers in the world, to ensure that we're pushing the boundaries of science and medicine so that ultimately we can conquer cancer in our lifetime.
It goes beyond just writing a check, right? It's actually participating in something, being part of a community, exposing yourself in a way that you may not have, and that kind of ties you to the recipient of the funds in a way that nothing else could.
We're bringing the best of the business community together with the best of the comedic world together, and it's all for a good cause. Like it's incredible. I think David has put something together that's really special, and to be a part of it every year is I couldn't be more grateful.
I have the pleasure of giving out the first award tonight. There are 2 awards this evening. The Mamele Award. Mamele is a Yiddish word. It means mother. And so I created an award named after my mother for the person that raised the most money. So the top fundraiser for the 2018 Humour Me was Dr. Jonathan Irish. Now, for the funniest person, we have another award called the Baba Mary Trophy. That's named after my grandmother, Baba Mary. She was extremely funny, had a very sharp wit.
And the winner is Dr. Jonathan Irish. Congratulations!
They were spectacular. The fact that we know them made it even more interesting. John Irish works with me, so John was amazing. For a surgeon to be funny, that's funny.
The performers, that was unbelievable. There's no way I could have ever done that. And for them to get up there and do that and get out there, and some of them were quite personal, that was amazing. It's fantastic.
It was great. It's always good to see different comedians and different people interpreting like how they want to make the audience laugh. And everyone was great. It was a really good time.
It was fantastic. We really enjoyed it. It was really, really fun.